In my quest for the perfect coffee pot, I think I finally found it. I have tried French presses and percolators, and I don't like electric, like Mr. Coffee style thing or the espresso machines. I don't like that because one part breaks and you're down and you're out of a pot. I want something that, you know, the pot itself, whatever you're using is independent of itself, and then you heat the water elsewhere, or like a stainless steel percolator. I've got 3 or 4 percolators that you set on this campfire or up on the stove top. I do love them, don't get me wrong, but I kind of like the pour over method more, where you just heat water. You put the grounds in here and put the water in, just fill it up to the top, and then you walk, with these, what you do is you just cover them up and then you walk away from it. That is a Vietnamese coffee filter, phin filter, I believe is how it's pronounced. phin. If you look for that or Vietnamese coffee filter, you'll find them. These, I wished I had known about these from the start, and this would have been all I bought. These things are just absolutely fantastic. You literally just put your coffee down in there, level it out a little bit, drop your piece in there, fill that thing up full of hot water, drop your lid on, and in a few minutes you got just an absolutely perfect cup of coffee. Every single, I've got pour overs from the 60s and 70s, the old Revereware. I think they're from 60s, 70s. They might even be from the 50s, but I've got a really old one, and then I've got one that's newer. And they work, don't get me wrong, but you got to fight with them sometime to get the coffee to go, or the hot water to go down and finish up the pot. Sometimes they take a long time. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to have a pour over, and I found these, and they are technically a pour over. They don't call them pour over, but I mean, they are basically a pour over. And this one's a 15-ounce one. I got this off Amazon. Actually, I got them all off Amazon, and then you can see the name brand there. And then this one was the first one I got. These ones are cheaper. They're not cheaper made, but they're cheaper in price, and they work every bit as good. And I actually kind of like the little nubs there for handles. This isn't horrible, but sometimes this does get a little bit hot. These are not, you know what I mean? This is not steel, so this is not absorbing the heat. So these are easier to, you just pick them up both sides there. But these are fin filters. They are fantastic. Get the 8-ounce one if you can get it on Amazon. Get that name brand there, the Vietnamese premium Vietnamese coffee filter. They have like 5 sizes. Get the 11-ounce, I think it is. And it makes a good cup of coffee. You have a great day.